Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect. Coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Lord willing, this lesson may be edifying. And as I was just reading the title of this video from Epic Economics, it says, when people can't take care of themselves, they start to go nuts. You people about to see, right? As hyperinflation continues, or as inflation continues, which is going to lead to hyperinflation, right? As we see Babylon the Great on an economic downturn, right? As we see the cost of everything rising, except for your pay wage, you're going to be put in a position where, and a lot of people are already in this position, to either, am I going to pay for this or am I going to pay for that? Am I either going to pay for this or am I going to take that? You have a lot of people doing that. There's a lot of videos out there. Maybe I'll, the Lord put it on my spirit, and if I get some free time, find a few clips out there where you got a lot of people, okay, just going into local grocery stores, shopping malls, corner stores, little food marts and pharmacies, just taking things right off the shelves. I mean, stuffing their book bags, stuffing garbage bags, and it's either an individual person doing it or it's groups of people doing it, because they're like, I got to figure out a way to make some money. Jewelry stores, all that. All right, people are like, look, I got to figure out a way to make some money, and I'm going to make it, well, I'm going to get it by any means necessary. Okay? And that's the mindset of the people. Okay? Is they feel that they're going to get it by any means necessary. And when that doesn't work, all right, if that doesn't show them any favor, well, who are they going to turn to, or who are they going to look at next to be prey? The next door neighbor, right? Or a friend, or a family member. The people closest to them, or the people that has who they can who they might have the easiest access to, or just who may be vulnerable, which is who? You people of old age, right? You're the most vulnerable. You people of old age, the ones that can't defend yourselves. So a lot of people are going to attack you for your goods. You women, you're another one that's going to get it because you're more vulnerable. Okay? Y'all are going to be attacked for your goods and many other things that come with that. Many other things come with a society breaking down. Many other things come with, chaos in the streets. You see, not just these different stores being broken into. A lot of more chaos is going to erupt. There's going to be fightings, riots, places getting burned down, women getting snatched up, children getting snatched up, people getting unalived left and right. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of that going on. You see, well, a lot of you people don't understand. And the American people, they're getting fed up. Now you got your ones that's fools, and they're gonna wait till they always push into the corner to try to cry out and fight. But then you got your ones, what they call it, your patriotic ones, who's gonna so-called stand up for their rights, for their amendments, and fight back. You see, they're gonna say, this is our country. We gonna fight back. You see? All these things gonna take place. And when we talking about when people can't take care of themselves, what's gonna happen when they can't feed, when a man can't feed himself, or a man can't feed his family, his woman, his children, or vice versa? A person is willing to do anything. They're willing to do anything. And this is just a walk and talk through the spirit. I'm gonna pull out a few scriptures, but I'm just speaking, as these things, as things continue to spiral out of control, you're gonna see the minds of the people continue to spiral out of control. And we've been telling you this. Let me get let's read a little bit of this. The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15, verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." So Ezra's already, he got the vision of the things that was going to be happening upon the planet Earth. Woe, destruction, sorrow, mourning. And it's going to be great in those categories, right? It says, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And that we getting ready to see. It's going to be, you're going to see hand-to-hand combat, weapon-to-weapon combat out here in these streets. Okay? RACE wars, class wars. You already got gender wars. Yeah. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So people ain't going to be listening to what the GOV got to say. Local authorities, yeah, give me a break. They ain't going to do nothing. A lot of local authority, they going to exit themselves out the way so they can protect their own families. There's already a lot of sheriff departments and different departments of them just saying this is not worth it. We don't get paid enough for that. We don't get compensated enough, to put our lives on the line. You think they're gonna be out there to risk their lives for the common man, woman, and child? Hell no. They only gonna risk them lives for themselves and for their family. That's all they're gonna That's the only people they're gonna be trying to serve and protect. They ain't gonna be out here putting their lives on the line to be some hero. You people got another thing coming, man. Right? And that's a lot of you people's security right there. Ooh, y'all in trouble once they off the books. It says, oh yeah, so the sedition among men. Yeah, so like I say, it's gonna be a rebellion out here. It's gonna be a free-for-all. It says, a man should desire to go into a city and should not be able. And this can be in many different ways. This can be because of martial law. This could be because of quarantine zones. This can be because it can be barricaded and blocked off because you might got a rebel group, got what is it? I forget how they call it, but they got a no friend zone, or not no friend zone, but forget what they call it, but a rebel group might have a few streets or had parts of the city blocked off and say this is the free zone, or this is no man's land. You see, you can't enter in unless you're part of our group. You see, or unless you got something valuable to trade or bargain, whatever, however, right? It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So that's what I said. So what you think a man gonna do when he got to feed his children? When he got to feed himself? He gonna do whatever it takes. Watch, you gonna see people lose their mind. They're gonna do whatever it takes. Okay? To hold themselves up. Okay? Because it's going to be a lack of bread. It's going to be great tribulation. It's going to be famine. It's going to be chaos in these streets. It's going to be all that, man. Okay? It's going to be all that. You see? So, that was just something quick to the spirit. Lord willing, hope it's edifying. Till next time I want to say, Shalom.